Hey guys, this is Brandy and welcome back to Astro-Tarot Research. Today I have 6 piles for you guys to choose from, and today's question is, what do I really need to know right now? I don't even have to point this time because as you can see I have numbers. I've numbered them. I thought the numbers were cute. I hope you guys like them as well. As always, information for private readings is in the description box, and you can follow me on Instagram because I need followers, and I post like astrology posts and tarot like weekly readings. So if you're interested in learning about that, on those kind of subjects, and you want to expand and join, follow me on Instagram, and also follow me here and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Let's just get started. Okay guys, so if you've chosen pile number 1, let's get started on what you really need to hear right now. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my god, I was just like studying this card. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have, let's go right here. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. We get the Ten of Swords. I'll be creeped out. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. That's a lot of swords, guys. Wow. Okay. So, with the Ace of Pentacles, we have a hand reaching out, as well as at the bottom of the card, we have a garden and a pathway that leads to an open door. So what this is saying right now is currently, and if not currently, very soon, you're going to be offered a new opportunity, or you may be even starting a new venture. Maybe this is something you've had in your mind for a while, and currently, excuse me, let's get a better angle. Maybe currently you're starting the process of it, or you're putting things in motion, okay? Like, let's say you were starting a YouTube channel, or let's say you were starting a business, or let's say you were thinking about, applied for a new job, or you got a new job, or, it could be a million and one possibilities, because when we have pentacles, it represents earth signs, and earth signs rule tangible things we interact with on a daily basis, things you can touch, feel, smell. So it could even be like you're starting a new diet, which would be something that would involve, exercising, moving the physical body, eating healthy, changing those habits, which earth signs can rule habits. Just things that you do on a daily basis, there's going to be that change coming in. So what the cards are saying that you need to hear right now is they're saying that this new opportunity is going to come with challenges, and then you're going to have to work hard. I mean, that's pretty obvious, just given pretty much anything you're going to encounter in this lifetime is going to involve a lot of hard work. With the Three of Pentacles, what it's asking you to do, especially when it's next to the Magician, it's saying optimize all of your resources. Because you can see here on the Magician card, we have them have the Pentacle, they have the Cup, they have the Wand, they have the Sword. And not only they have I think this is like some kind of double-ended candlestick in their hand, or like some sort of wand talisman thing, whatever. But it's like being the conductor of your own life, okay? The cards are basically saying you are within your own, everything is within your own grasp, your own power to get things done. With the Three of Pentacles, like I said, it does indicate utilizing all of your resources in order to accomplish what you want. Maybe you have to work with a team. Maybe you just have to do a good amount of research. Maybe you just have to, join a community. I know a lot of times for me, if I want to lose weight, it's a lot easier to do it when you have like accountability buddy or something to be there for you, or if you're someone who is at a job and you want to get something done, like it's a lot easier when you're working as a team and you're working as a unit. Things will be a lot faster. And not only that, but it'll be a lot less stressful for you, which I can see with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords that you have a great amount of anxiety. Like the cards are saying, relax. Like you're doing a lot of thinking. You have a lot of stress right now. You may feel like you're not even capable, because sometimes when we have the Eight of Swords right under the Ace of Pentacles here, it's like saying you may not think you're up to accomplishing something. You may not think you can physically deal with something. You may not think you're up to a task. Like let's say you had to, I don't know, look for a new place to stay, or maybe you had a parent to take care of, or I mean, I think this is more like a positive opportunity coming in, but I'm trying to give an example. Let's say you had a parent to take care of, and you may have thought, oh my God, how am I going to balance my job with taking care of my parent? And they may not be, it's a lot of work, and how am I going to do this? And I don't think I can do this. Like the Eight of Pentacles, not Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords has this, I don't think I can do it sort of attitude. It really doubts themselves. And that doubt causes them a lot of anxiety. It feels like they have to worry about every little thing, and they want everything to be perfect, especially when we have it right under the Three of Pentacles. So you may be a bit of a perfectionist. You may be very like analytical, and sometimes you can be overly critical of your own work or the work of others. I'm thinking mainly your own work because we have the Magician here. But what the cards are saying is, please relax. Like take it all in and just maybe appreciate how much you've been able to accomplish so far. Like take that moment to say, yeah, I am a capable person, to really believe in yourself, because the Magician is someone who, like I said, is like a conductor. They lead people and they believe in their own mastery and their own skill. Like this isn't really someone who's a newbie to the plate, someone who doesn't have any knowledge or idea of what to do with the tools in front of him or her, whatever gender you applies to you. And it's just someone who understands that everything that they want to accomplish is something that they have the inner strength, knowledge, and emotional threshold to accomplish and to go after. So no matter what it is, no matter what this opportunity is or project, or maybe more so, it could be even something simple like you started a new drawing and it's like saying finish it to its completion and it'll be great. Some people's lives can be that simple. It could be even more complex, where you have maybe you have to move, and maybe you have to move across country, and it's for work, and it's saying you're nervous and you're like, oh my God, like how am I going to do this? Is this going to be like a new life? Like, am I going to be the person that they want? Am I going to live up to their expectations? Am I going to live up to my expectations? And the cards are saying yes, you are. This is what you need to hear right now, is you're a smart, capable person. We have this Queen of Swords energy here, and she's, my goodness, the Queen of Swords is someone who is a very intelligent, someone who knows how to communicate, someone who speaks their mind, who is open, who tells the truth. And not only that, but like let's say you, because we have so many swords, I just want to mention, let's say you have something to do in media, like let's say if you were like promoting a business on Instagram, promoting yourself on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or any sort of media platform, really the Queen of Swords would be like the master of it. She knows what to say to capture the audience. She knows how to put herself out there. She knows how to really get her message across in a clear manner. So what the cards are saying is, you're going to get to this point, to this level of communication, where other people will, it'll make it easier for other people to understand you, unlike me right now. where other people can understand you, where you can have a clear message, where you can communicate with coworkers, friends, whatever it is, this new opportunity that you want to get done, it's really going to sort of raise your skill level and challenge your ability to, I don't know how to say this, construct an idea and to bring it into fruition, because we are having that pinnacle sword balance, and it is going to be challenging, but the cards are saying you're going to be able to do it. Okay, so whatever's going on in your life, whatever this new opportunity is that's coming in, or you just arrived, just know that you are capable. Know that it's going to make you this very intelligent person. It's going to very much challenge your critical thinking ability, and it's going to help you grow and become more of a master in whatever it is, what field that you want to be a master in, or you want to do well in. I mean, we all have goals and inspirations and things that we aspire, and maybe a legacy we want to leave. This is saying that you are getting closer to achieving that. Okay, you are the master of your own universe, and you are a very beautiful and capable person. Okay, and that is all I have for you, pile number one. Hopefully this resonates. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, information for private readings is in the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thank you. Okay, pile number two, let's get started on your reading. What do you really need to hear right now? I might even zoom in a little bit. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the High Priestess. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have Ace of Cups, and I believe that is the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. Can't see with this camera in the way sometimes. Anyway, let me zoom like this. Alright, so what's going on right now? It looks like you have a good amount of ideas, or maybe even fantasies or thoughts sort of floating around in your head. Whenever I get the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like saying, I don't even know what project I want to start next, or I don't even know what idea to go with, or I just have so much inspiration right now. Seven of Cups is a very inspirational card. And not only that, it's a very confusing card, because especially when you're someone who's very artistic, which I don't know if you are, but I mean, you definitely got given off the artistic vibes with the Hermit and the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. You know how you have like those kind of private, shy, artistic vibe people? Like, that's pretty much what the cards are kind of like displaying to me. But anyway, as I was saying before, it's kind of like saying that you just have so much inspiration hitting you right now, or you feel like you have so many directions in life. Like let's say you're not an artist and you're not really being inspired right now. It may even be saying you're just kind of like in this fantasy world and daydreaming about what direction your life could possibly go in, and it's a lot of different directions. What the cards are saying is you need to trust your intuition, whether that be for you being, you know, inspired artistically, or whether this be about, you know, your life in general. It's saying, what is it that you feel that you need to do? What is it that you feel that you want to do? What is your true heart's desires? Like, follow that gut instinct. Like, the cards are really asking you to hear right now to really trust your intuition, to fall back and rely on it. Don't think so much about, well, how much will this make me, and will I be starving on the street if I decide that I want to be a comedian? Will I have to deal with all the logistics if I go into a business and I'm not good at math? And like, it's saying, don't worry about any of those things. Yeah, it's saying with the Page of Swords, of course, at first, whatever area it is that you are proceeding in life, in terms of a career path, which I'm getting more career stuff, but there's a little bit of love stuff here. I'll get to that in a minute. Whatever it is that you are proceeding on, yeah, you're going to make some mistakes, okay? You're going to maybe say the wrong things to the wrong people at the wrong time, you know. It doesn't matter what the cards are saying, because everyone makes mistakes, everyone stumbles, but you get back up and you reflect on any sort of mishaps, and you will move forward to like a place where you can find happiness. And when you do that, you'll be at peace. Not only that, you'll be at peace, happy, and emotionally satisfied and successful, because we have this Seven of Pentacles here. So what it's asking you to do is take the time to reflect, and you'll know which direction to go in, or you'll know which option to choose first. Because when we have these sevens and we have two sevens, it's not saying that you can't, you need to, like, it's not saying you need to choose between these things. What it's saying is you need to choose at the moment which one you want to concentrate on. Just because we went from the Seven of Cups to Eight of Cups. So we have 7 options to narrowing it down to 1 option, okay? It's saying that you just need to find one thing to focus on right now, but you can get into every single thing that you want to do within time, and it is going to take some time. Now, romantically, what it's saying is there may be like a period of quiet, okay? Now, if you're in a relationship, it's just saying that things aren't like super lively right now. It's not like you guys are having like this spice. Like, don't you know how people say they want to spice up their relationship, things are getting dry? This is more, I wouldn't say a dry period, but it's not like a spicy period, okay? It's basically saying that's going to change. It's not going to get like super exciting, but you guys will do more like sort of romantic things together and start building towards whatever you consider those next steps to be on a practical level, whether that's moving in, whether that's like adopting, whether that's having a kid, whether that's getting married, whether that's meeting parents, whatever those next practical steps are, that is what's going to be happening next. In terms of those who are single, what it's saying is, it's saying you've been single quite a while, okay? But it's saying it's not like you don't have options. When we have the High Priestess here, we have someone who is choosing to be celibate, okay? That's someone who may not like what is being, offered to her, or she may not feel that these people are compatible, especially when we have the Hermit. That's someone who likes to isolate themselves and likes to spend that time alone and grow themselves intellectually and spiritually. It kind of feels like you, in terms of your love life, you're wandering around in the dark. But weirdly enough, even though you're wandering around in the dark, you will sort of run into someone, because we have the Ace of Cups here. So what the cards are saying is like, hold tight. Like, you may be going through these periodness where you've been single for so long, but you are going to get that new crush, that interest, that date, that lover in your life soon enough. And it will be more so of a long-term relationship with the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay? So basically, man, the cards are giving so many messages. I don't think I've ever just gave you guys like 3 messages here. But yeah, whenever we have this, like, the theme here I'm getting is like options. Okay, whenever we have these sort of sevens coming together, 7 for me is like a very spiritual number. I know a lot of people associate 7 with the number of like perfection and, God, or, nature, universe, whatever you want to call it. It's like connecting to like this higher power, and maybe even a higher purpose for yourself, and really getting to know you. Because when we have the Page of Swords here, we may have someone or you may be people who don't know yourselves as well as you think you may know yourself. I'm not saying you don't know yourself at all, but I'm just saying you may not know yourself as well as you think you know yourself. But when we have the Hermit here, it looks like you're going to be coming up into a period where you're really going to find, like, dive deep inside yourself. And you're really going to get to know what kind of makes you tick, what kind of makes you happy, what gives you that emotional satisfaction. What is it in life that you feel like you can't live without, that you would love to do everything? It's like that's coming. And if you already kind of know that, then it's like expanding in that. It's like saying, what is it about that makes you feel at home in a way. And then when we have the Seven of Pentacles, I should also mention that this does indicate some sort of either financial promotion, financial opportunity coming in, having success in your field, maybe even saving some money. Could also mean like you're getting some sort of financial break. Maybe your parents offer to pay for something, your girlfriend offered to pay for something, your boyfriend offers to pay for something, your sugar daddy offers to pay for something. Whatever it is, it's like some sort of financial abundance coming in. Pretty much every time I can think of, I've gotten that card. It has represented that financial satisfaction, like someone helping me out in some sort of way, even if it's small. That's just how I've had it come up in reading several times. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. That is what you needed to hear right now. You have a lot of good things coming your way, a lot of inspiration, a lot of financial abundance, a lot of getting to know yourself, as well as expanding a possible relationship or entering a relationship, and clarification on desires. Okay, so I think that's all I have, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, information for private readings is in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I need some subscribers. So thanks. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 3, sorry about the glare. We're going to get started on what you need to hear right now. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. We had the Ace of Cups last reading. The Ten of Cups, the Sun, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor, I should say. All right. Wow. You have, like, I want this pile. I don't know what to say. You have some great things coming from you. The first thing I want to say is basically the main message is your hard work is paying off. Whatever it is that you feel like you have been working and striving so hard towards, like I said, sorry about the glare, you're going to get like rewarded for that. You're going to feel some sort of self-fulfillment and happiness and excitement. I don't know what it is that you've been like reaching for or striving for. I don't know if it's like you working hard on yourself, working hard on a project, working hard at work for promotion, or whatever it is, or maybe working hard in your love life, because sometimes love can be a lot of hard work. But whatever it is, you're making strides in it, and things are like, my goodness, things are gonna be coming your way. I mean, just look at this rainbow that we have here on the Ten of Cups card. I was gonna say Pentacles in a second. I was just sort of like looking up, like, and reflecting on the symbolism of rainbows the other day. I'm not going to get into it because I need to give you guys an answer. But basically, when we see the symbolism of rainbows, it's kind of like this divine promise. It's almost like your fate being recognized, or you being supported by maybe some sort of spirits, some sort of, I don't know, ancestor, some sort of God, higher being. It's saying, this, in this lifetime, I've sort of given you this opportunity. You're like on the path that you need to be on. You're following your passion, your goals. You are following that intuitive being that you are. You're following that inner goddess, okay? That's what I get when I see the rainbows. It's sort of clarification that you are doing the right thing and you will have success if you continue on this path here. Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear. We also have the Sun card here, and when we have the Sun card, it's especially when it's like right after the 10 of Cups going on, it's kind of like saying that you're, first of all, a very bright and intelligent person, but there's this sort of happiness and elation coming your way. Like, I don't know what's happening for you guys, pile number 3. Like, you guys are doing so well. Like, okay, if this is, I'll say, if this is a career thing coming on, because we did start with the Pentacles, so I have to mention career or like schooling or some sort of vocational focus. If you have that sort of aspiration and thing that you've been working towards, then it's saying that you are on your path towards becoming very successful and being in a position of authority. Not only that, but being respectable, being someone who people go to towards needing help and guidance, as well as maybe someone's going towards you to get the cold hard truth or protection or whatever it is. It's just all the things you expect from maybe like government. Are you a good government, to be honest? You know, how government is supposed to, you know, clean up the highways, and they're supposed to provide opportunities for education. They're supposed to provide healthcare. They're supposed to provide sorry, I'm throwing shade at my own government. They're supposed to provide just opportunities in areas for people to grow and be prosperous, like maybe public housing, Section 8 housing, places for homeless to go, places for the abused to go, you know, police protection, etc. Like, they're supposed to provide all these things. So you're going to get to a place where people are coming to you for, you know, things that they need, and it's going to make you happy to know that you're someone who can give people what they want, who can sort of fulfill those desires for people. So I don't know what it is, whatever field that you're hopping into. Like, let's say you're a doctor, you'll be happy that your patients are being cured and they're getting the medicine. Or let's say you're someone who's a makeup artist, you'll be happy that your clients feel beautiful and look great and they appreciate your efforts. Whatever area it is, like I said, you're going to be very good at it. You're going to have like this very professional what's the word I'm looking for? Dignity to you, image about you, is what I'm getting, basically. Now, in terms of your love life, what it looks like, it's possible saying that you could be starting a family or forming a deeper bond with someone who is this Knight of Pentacles person, someone who is very uplifting and someone who is very financially successful, or maybe not financially successful, but at least someone who is highly confident in their abilities and their skills, and someone who is who understands that you need money in order to sort of live a decent life, or a life that's at least comfortable and not so stressful, because it's hard if you are in a situation where you are not making a lot of money, and you can sometimes feel like there's no stability there, or there's no like, let's say if you got in an accident, you may feel like, oh my god, I'm screwed, you know, in a way. Like, that happens. So this person is well aware of the importance of having some sort of financial backing and support. So they probably will have a savings. So they're saying that you're right on track to come in contact and form a bond with this deeper person, or this could of the deeper person, with this person who is who's smart with how they spend their resources and how they save their resources, and someone who could potentially be a spouse or a partner for you, someone who can potentially be someone who you can rely on and will bring happiness and love within your world. Another thing, this is possible, another message I'm possibly getting from this, well, I know I'm getting from this, is that you yourself are the Knight of Pentacles here, and you're becoming the King of Pentacles. And that is because you were following your passion and you were following your dreams. And when you do that, it's going to automatically make you successful. Obviously, there's going to be challenges along the way, and you may have some falling outs because we have the sun here. The sun burns things, so it's like shedding of possible bonds that you had before, where it may not be like negative. Sometimes friends, you know, kind of fall apart, or family can become distant. It's not like, it doesn't necessarily have to be negative in that way. It's just like maybe your focus kind of pulled you away from that for a bit. But whatever it is, it's saying that you are on your way to success. Like, that's the overall theme message for pile number 3. Like, you guys have a lot of good things coming your way. You have some financial opportunities and career opportunities. You have some maybe physical opportunities. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to always be career. Like I said with I think I gave the example for weight loss in one panel and one card. It can literally just mean that your hard work at like working out and following a diet can lead you to be very happy. It can have you can make you become a more confident person. Or this could mean like maybe you could work it hard at like so many different things. Gosh, whatever it is that you are putting this focus and energy into is going to heed results. You are not working this hard for no reason, basically. Pile number 3. That is what the universe wants you to hear right now. That's what you need to hear. All right? So, that is all I have for you, pile number 3. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I need some followers. And information for private readings is in the description box below. So, thank you for watching. Bye. If you've chosen pile number 4, let's get started on your reading on what you need to hear right now. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We had that in, I think, pile number 1. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Let's pan down so we can get a better view for you guys. Alrighty, so I got a few messages. So number 1, the first message is basically saying if you've currently walked out of a relationship, I'm sorry, that was my alarm. If you've currently find yourself moving out of a relationship recently and being more independent, more single, it's saying that this was the right move. And you are now going to blossom into a woman who is not only very independent and very smart and, you know, very, you know, focused and strong. You're also going to receive more romantic opportunities in the future. For a while, I would say the cards are basically saying, like, this is, if this is new, like if you just, like I said, this is for people who just kind of got out of like a relationship. If you keep going with being this sort of intelligent, smart, bright person, you're going to attract more individuals who, they may not exactly be on your level, to be honest, but they're going to be exciting and they're going to be fun. So don't worry if you're concerned that it may be hard for you to find someone else. You are going to find some people who bring some excitement into your life. Now, if you are currently not in a relationship, let's say you are single AF or whatever, what it's saying is you're going to meet someone, but it's like this person's not going to be like anyone you've ever dated before, because when we have the Eight of Cups next to the Two of Cups, and it doesn't make sense that it's saying, oh, I'm walking away from a relationship I'm not in because I'm single. Like, you're single, okay? Like, this is for my single people. What it's saying is, like, this thing, it's like, you're not going to have any connection like you had before. It may have been like a lot of disruptions and fighting and lack of stability before, because we have the Four of Wands here, or just like misunderstandings and, you know, lack of poor communication and such. It's saying you're not going to encounter that. You're going to meet some individuals who are more willing to work with you and have a lot of fun and, you know, do exciting new things, because the Page of Pentacles always likes to try some new things, okay? It doesn't have to be that crazy. Like I said, it could just be like, oh, I've never been, you know, what's it, laser, what's the laser fighting thing? Laser tag. Oh my God. Why did I forget that? I've never been to laser tag. And they're like, well, let's go laser tagging. So it's basically saying there's some new excitement coming in to your love life. So if you're single, there's possible that you are going to be asked out soon, or maybe if you're a guy, you're going to maybe you'll end up asking someone else out, or, you know, I guess guys can be asked out too. But basically there's just going to be a little bit of a pickup of a pace in your love life. I'm stumbling over words today. My goodness. I'm acting like the Page of Swords. So that's that sort of message, basically. With the Two of Cups, it also can be like a friendship. So let's say you have a very strong connection with a friendship, and let's say a friend may have moved, or you guys are no longer in contact with each other, or maybe it's like you have had some kind of tumultuous relationship with friends in the past. Like maybe you had some frenemies, people who were fake friends. What it's saying is you're basically going to meet someone who is not going to be like that. You're going to meet someone who's very much in tune with the same sort of passions you have. Possibly even like a group of people, just because we have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, and with the Four of Wands, that represents like a gathering and a celebration. So maybe you'll kind of find like a soul tribe, or maybe a community for you to feel at home in and at rest in. So it does kind of indicate some more friendship opportunities. Normally I don't mention that, but since I'm seeing that so adamantly, it is a possible opportunity. If you are already in a relationship, what it's saying is more than likely it is leaning towards marriage. It just seems like there's just a few things that this person needs to grow on. I mean, your partner in particular, looks like this person wants to maybe sort of grow in a way that they feel like they have a clear focus on what they want for the future, because sometimes with the Knight of Swords they can get distracted and they may not know exactly what it is that they want. They have some general idea, but they aren't quite sure. And the Page of Pentacles may say, hey, maybe I want a house before I get married, or maybe I want to have an extravagant wedding, but I'm not in the financial place to do so. So what it's saying is that they're going to want to save up more money, you know, sort of find a way to get what it is that they want, but they're already thinking sort of long-term marriage, okay? That is what the cards are saying, or at least some sort of long-term commitment. All right, that's a lot of like, for this pile, what I'm getting is more like it has to do with the relationships and connections that you have with other people. It's saying, don't worry, like if you are surrounded by toxic people right now, these people will not be in your life forever. You will find yourself, you know, pulling away from them and setting some distance, and then moving on to more exciting people, more people who you have more in common with, more people who are willing to sort of give you some support and listen. Maybe not as well as you would like, but their intentions are well. It's like saying you're in a place in your life where you're about to meet some well-intended people, okay, who are going to be a little bit different from who you've sort of experienced in the past, okay? Whether that is a friendship level or a romantic level, that is what is coming in for you, and that's the message you need to hear from now. So it's basically saying, hey, you aren't alone. You, even if you like didn't feel alone, it's saying that you're going to meet some people. I don't know why that's so important, but the message is connection and meeting people and moving forward. And not only that, but it's saying that you may like change something about your appearance soon. I don't know, but whenever I get the Page of Pentacles, it does indicate some sort of tweak in appearance. So I don't know if you're trying to do a new hairstyle or a new wardrobe, or trying out a pair of shoes that you may have normally not gotten, but that's something for someone. That's a message for someone. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to hear right now. So just look forward for new people coming in who will sort of bring you a lot of laughter and joy and a sense of community, or someone who romantically will be looking towards to making a commitment, or looking to bring some fun and thrill into your life and a lot of passion and energy. Okay, so that is all I have for you, pile number 4. Feel really free to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. As always, private reading information is in the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because I need some followers. So thanks. Alright, so if you've chosen pile number 5, let's get started on your reading on what you need to hear right now. We have the Hierophant. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the World and the Ace of Wands. So right now, let's zoom like this. Right now, you may be receiving some advice that you may not be quite sure about, because sometimes the Knight of Wands can be very stubborn and want to do their own thing, especially when we have the Four of Pentacles. That's someone who kind of like, the word I get is like freezes up, and they don't want to take risks and they don't want to take chances, and they just want to do things by the book and not fall into like a crazy sort of situation. But basically what it's saying is, it's saying that whoever is giving you this advice, the advice is pretty solid. You may not have to do anything, everything that they're saying, or everything that is they're suggesting. Maybe like compromise on a little bit of what they're saying, but whatever it is, this will lead you to a lot of success and feeling this new passion. Like, you'll be able to complete whatever it is that you are desiring to accomplish recently. I'm going to say recently, because we have the Three of Pentacles represent like kind of like working on a craft and completing it. And then we have the World, which is about having success and being at the end of a journey. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is like a start of a new passion and a new phase in your life. So whatever it is, I don't know if this is like, let's say this is just you being in school and saying just work hard and stay in your grind and complete your work, and you'll feel this renewed sense of energy and excitement and happiness surrounding that completion of work. Okay. And then same with the advice before. I don't know if someone's offering you advice or if you're giving advice, but if you're being offered advice, take it, because this will ultimately lead you to having a lot of success. I don't know how else to phrase it. Another thing these cards are saying is when we have, when we have the Pope, we have someone who is guiding someone who is sort of this figurehead of maybe clarity, rules, sort of regiment or belief, or kind of just they structure everything. So the advice could literally just be to sort of come up with a plan, sort of to be more organized, be more structured, be more focused, especially when we have the Four of Pentacles. That's someone who likes to keep a tight rein on things. That's someone who doesn't move, someone who's not very flexible, someone who has like, they're just someone who doesn't want to have too much, what's the word I'm looking, mutability, someone who's not very movable, okay? So it may be saying just generally that you may be more of a spontaneous person and a more like, let's just go with the flow type of person, but the cards are asking you to please plan things out, please be more focused, please be more organized, please be concerned with the details, and please do not stray too much from routine. And if you do this, and if you continue to work hard, you will be very successful. So I'm not sure if this is you personally working on something, whether this is self-improvement, whether this is maybe even you just trying to grow back your edges, okay? But it's basically saying stick to the plan and it'll be successful, and you'll be fire, like you'll be on fire, all right? You know, that's really all that is. It's pretty much saying. One second. Let me just look at these cards, because I feel like it's trying to say so many different things. My God. If it's saying if you're like at work, okay, and you have a lot of people who aren't very friendly and not willing to work with you, then find a way to work around them and just concentrate on what it is you need to do, and you're going to get recognition for your work. It's also saying that if you are looking for some sort of romantic desire, that you may have been celibate for a while, or you may have just been someone who just wasn't getting those connections that you wanted. But it's kind of like saying, you know, there is someone interested who is kind of holding back on their own feelings because they want to work on themselves. But it's definitely someone who you would find very attractive, and you guys would have a very good relationship. Or it's saying that you will sort of have some sort of, how do I phrase this so that I'm not censored? Adult like activity going on with someone new, possibly someone who you may have either gone to school with, you may work with, or have worked with, and you're gonna be pretty happy about it. There's just so many messages with pile number 5. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, literally, I've had to pause twice because my brain is spinning. Like, you guys don't even know. Okay, not only that, but it's also saying that when you are able to complete what it is that you want to complete, maybe don't rush as well. Like, it's saying take your time, move at a steady pace, and it's like this spark and energy will light up in you. It's saying that you need to sort of contain that impulse sometimes. Like I said, something about these cards have to do with being contained. So it could be like even containing a temper. It could be containing, you know, going out and buying things. It could be containing, eating habits, or sort of maybe addictions, or whatever it is. But it's just like saying contain those that fire in you a little bit. Like, you may be like a very feisty person. You may have you may be a fire sign, you may be an air sign, because sometimes fire and air signs tend to be like the most kind of like impulsive and sporadic. So it's saying like just kind of relax a little bit, and just don't just kind of jump the gun all the time, or don't be as like, you see something, you buy something, you want that, I don't know, you want to say this to somebody, so you just say it, you know what I mean? You want to go on vacation, so you just buy your ticket and book a plane, right, to Timbuktu. Okay, it's saying maybe control those impulses a lot, and I think you'll find that life will go a little bit more smoothly for you, and you'll be able to get the things you want, and you'll find a way to channel your energy into a different medium, or a different way, in a more positive, exciting way, a way that you never thought maybe even possible for you. But that's the message I'm getting. And there's also this indication of travel too, so that's possibly something that's coming. Right. God, so many messages. I'm so sorry, pile number 5, but I had to get it all out there. I don't know if a lot of people are going to be choosing it, or just a lot of different characters, but that's something that you really need to hear right now. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully this message resonated. I mean, there was so much coming in. And don't forget to get a private reading with me. As always, information for that is in the description box below. And follow me on Instagram at Astro_Tarot Research. So thank you for watching. Bye. So if you've chosen pile number 6, let's get started on what you need to hear right now. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, okay, the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. And let's scroll down and sort of get these cards to line up a little bit more so you can see. Alright, so what you need to hear right now is, first and foremost, it looks like you may be stressing about making a decision first, or making a decision currently. Like, I don't know what it is that you're planning, or what it is that you're thinking about, but whatever it is does seem to be giving you a lot of stress and anxiety, and you're 100% overthinking it. I know sometimes in life you want to be thorough and you want to make the right decision. Trust me, I know, especially right now, personally, I'm apartment shopping, so I can relate to this pile. But it's like, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. You can't really plan for every detail and be accountable for every single little nitpicky thing. It's kind of like you're stuck in this planning phase and in this reflection phase on what to do next in your life, and it's just causing you so much stress. But don't stress about it, guys. Like, when we follow this up with the the Queen of Cups, it's like the universe is saying, just follow your intuition, follow your instincts. Don't be concerned as much about the practical day-to-day opportunities. Okay, the practical going-ons in the world. Sometimes the most logical decision isn't always the thing that makes you happy, is what the cards are saying. They are also saying that you could have had a good amount of, doesn't necessarily have to be financial success, but maybe success at getting your goals done or getting tasks relayed. Like, it could just mean that you have been pretty decent at balancing your schedule. But when we have the Swords and Pentacles next to each other, it's kind of like saying, well, I've been doing a good job, but maybe you don't feel like you've been doing that great. or you feel like there's just so much to do and you just can't even appreciate all the efforts that you've made, and all the gifts that have come back to you. It's like I said, I'm in my life period of my life where I just can't quite get to a place where I have that mental peace. It's kind of like saying I worked hard to buy a mansion, but I don't even get the chance to live in the mansion because I'm at work all the time or sleep there. You know what I mean? It's like you can't get to relax and enjoy what you've gotten for yourself. And it's funny because I didn't even look at the Nine of Pentacles card yet, but that's pretty much the message is being relayed to me over and over again. This is a very clear-cut pile, but what you really need to hear is that you are a successful person. You are a person who has accomplished life, even if you don't think you have. You are a person who has gone through a lot of trials and errors, and you have been tested and you have passed those tests, but you need to not worry that these things are going to repeat themselves or your mistakes are going to repeat themselves. And it's basically saying that these lessons that you've been kind of taught throughout your life have helped you become mature. You've become a very sweet person, intuitive person, spiritual person, and you've also become this passionate person, this person who is fierce, this person who is capable, this person who is on task. Like you just know how to get things done. You're a responsible person. You're a diligent person, okay? It's just saying that you have become this very mature individual, and you don't have to be so concerned about you not being capable of handling what's coming next, because you will be. When we have the Ten of Pentacles, that's someone who's kind of reached the highest point on their goals and what it is that they wanted to do. I'm sorry, that bothered me, guys. What it is that they wanted to do in life, or what it is that they're aiming for at the moment. Whether that be you just sort of aiming to get a car, or you just aiming to what did I aim to do when I was younger? Like go to a concert. Like I went to tons of concerts. Whatever it is that you're passionate about. Like let's say you were like, I want to meet Selena Gomez, and you form this plan and you're worried about things and you're like, oh my god, how am I gonna get to meet her? But the cards are saying like you just gotta follow through, trust your instincts, sort of follow basically the same steps you've done before, and you'll get to meet her and you'll get that success. It could literally be something as simple as that. Like, okay, I just remember when I was younger, I used to be so self-obsessed with celebrities. I think as you get older, that kind of fades out because you have your own responsibilities and you have your own life. And you recognize that Selena Gomez is not going to pay your bills. But it's saying like those small things, those small steps, whatever it is that you need to get done now, whether it's like you need to get your license renewed, or whether it is that you need to plan to, take care of like your kids. Like let's say your kids had some sort of special needs and you may be concerned that you may not find the right doctors and stuff, etc. for them. You will be given that opportunity to, you'll just get it done. Like the cards are saying the cards are basically saying you are a very capable person. You need to hear that. You need to understand that whatever it is that you set your mind to, you can do it. Do not be so stressed out about all the small things all the time. It's just going to make you unhappy. And the cards say you deserve to be happy. You deserve happiness and fulfillment because you're a very wonderful human being, okay? You're someone who is generous to others. You're someone who works hard. You're someone who needs to take the time back and enjoy what it is that, enjoy your life, basically. Don't keep living for the future. Take a minute to pause and take in what it is that you have. And you're on your way to be someone who my goodness, has so much, who just basically, you're going to accomplish pretty much all your goals. These are those practical goals that you've set your mind to. Okay, if you said, hey, I want to become a dentist, you're going to become a dentist. Okay, if you say, I want to, I don't know, go on the moon, you're going to go to the moon. Okay, like whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether that's being a chef, whether that's opening up a restaurant, whether that's you just wanting to travel to multiple different countries, whether that's you wanting to make your parents proud, make yourself proud, you're going to do it. You just gotta, pull back on all the nitpicking and and worrying about all the small little things that people bring to you. Don't worry about things you can't control either. Because sometimes when we have the Nine of Swords here, it's a lot of worrying about issues and matters that we can't control. We can only control how we react to things. Okay? So these little things and all this anxiety and stress that's hitting you, which may be involved to school and work and whatever, 3 years now, 2 months from now, maybe 10 years from now, whatever, it's not going to matter. Okay? That is pretty much all the cards are saying. Alright, I think that's pretty much the main message. That is all I have for you, pile number 6. I hopefully that resonated. This is a general reading, so I don't expect it to resonate for everyone. But feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Astro-Tarot Research on my Instagram. And as always, information for private readings is in the description box below. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. And bye.